Ladder, which is 900 square feet of stations that is to get up your heart rate and get you really excited. And this whole idea of this wonderful PE equipment for our older kids mostly is because of our ES Tim Hill, who believes in fitness and activity and getting your heart and endorphins. And I've heard him talk about it so much that we got this great thing because of him. So his son Adam, and Cassie over there are going to demonstrate the proper use of everything, and I will either demonstrate how not to do it, or I'll read it about what you're supposed to do. So here we go. Number one station right there is the decline sit-up bench. So she's supposed to sit-up bench with knees bent and feet under the support bar. Place your arms crossed over your chest. Lean back and forth, return slowly to starting position.
When you're going down, and then breathe out when you're coming up, because the way your muscles work is basically as you're gonna exert them, they need more oxygen. And so like say you're doing a curl, okay? When your arms are going down, you're gonna breathe out, and then you breathe in as you're pressing.
All right, so station number 2 is the Swedish Ladder, which is, I believe that right there, that big thing right there. So stand facing the bars and grasp one bar with both hands at approximately the chest level.
So this is how you're supposed to do it, right?
Yep. Keep feet firmly on the ground, extend buttocks backwards, keeping legs and arms straight to promote full posture. I think you're supposed to stretch.
Oh.
Maybe it's a stretch thing?
So, stretching, I don't really know.
No, I think it's like this, Adam.
Yeah.
So you just like use it like that. Okay,
Yeah, I think you're right.
You can stretch your calves like that.
And I bet you could like stretch up, like keep your feet on the ground, maybe?
Yep. So here, I can definitely feel it stretching my upper body.
And stretching is probably something we didn't mention that is very important prior to any physical fitness. When we say that we probably should stretch in advance of doing most of our PE.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, for people that are a little less young than people like Cassie and Adam, I have to stretch so much. I stretch before all my workouts, I stretch after my workouts, and then like all throughout the day, because that helps us avoid injury along with staying hydrated.
What's one of your favorite stretches?
My favorite stretch is the one I used to call the tree hugger. Now I just call it like the calf stretch, okay? Because I got plantar fasciitis a while back, and so I learned this, and what it does is just stretches your quad all the way and will get all the pain out of your heel, okay? So I do that one. This is the IT band stretch, which is one for runners, which I also like to do. So you start out with your legs like this, okay? Put one over the other, and then you lean in like that. And any stretch you do has to be for a minimum 30 seconds. I like to hold them out for a longer time than that, like up to a minute. And so I like a lot of runner stretches, but there's also good lifting stretches. And so when Adam and I are at home and we're lifting, we'll stretch our chest just out like this, or triceps like that. But you know, anybody that's interested could email me at thill@logoscharter.com, and I'll go ahead and get you set up with a stretching program. But there's so many on YouTube, you can check that out anytime you want.
Awesome. All right, so let's go on to the variable monkey bars. So yes, that right there, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but it does say keep your abdominals tight, use your core strength to swing legs to and fro, gain strength. I hadn't even finished that sentence by the time you got across. But he did what you're supposed to do there. Very well done.
Good job.
All right, I think Cassie wants to do the step-up platforms.
You think I want to?
Step-up platform. So standing both feet and shoulder width apart, bend knees, and step or jump up to the center platform. There you go.
This thing?
Let's see, number 4. 4 is, it's either one. You can pick.
Like one of the newest fitness regimes called cross training, okay, is the box jump. This is a good warm up. It's also really good for your lungs, et cetera, to keep your cardio going. So if I was going back and forth between these stations, I would like every now and then throw in 2 or 3 of these jumps, okay? So I'm gonna breathe in and then, okay, just like that, and it's gonna keep your heart pumping. And when you use that quick reflex muscle, your fast twitch muscles, you need to train those as well, okay? So because in the long term, your fast twitch muscles and using them is gonna help you as an athlete to have more speed.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for explaining things that help us learn about fitness too. So now we have the dual chain pods. So who's on board for the dual
Go,
chain?
Adam.
Stand facing the pods, grip the chain, palms facing, feet on the ground. Begin to climb, placing feet on the pods, moving vertically, engaging core for stability.
Like that?
I believe
Yep.
so.
Good job.
Nice job. All right. Now we have the chain ladder. Who's on board for the chain ladder?
I'll take it.
All right, chain ladder. Looks like pretty much the same thing, except it's a ladder.
The reason why everything says to engage your core is because your core are your stabilizer muscles, and they're also going to protect your back.
Okay, awesome. All right, so now we have the variable pull-up station. I think this is Cassie's favorite, but we're going to go ahead and let Adam do it.
Thank you, Adam.
So the reason why it has the variable width on the pull-up bar is to work different areas of your upper body, okay? So you can see here where he has his hands inward, that's actually going to be working his chest and then the inner part of his back right here, okay? And then as he spreads his hands out, it's going to work these other muscles under here called the latissimus dorsi, okay? And so if a person is trying to build like a well-rounded upper body, they would want to do a pull-up here, then a little wider and a little wider, okay? And if anybody wants more knowledge on that, they can look up Franco Columbu.
Awesome. So the next one is the variable overhead rings, and I was reading this, and it's not making a lot of sense to me. It talks about stand between the rings, grasp one ring. Do you know how to do it?
These ones?
Which one?
Yep. Keep the abdominals tight. Gain momentum by bending the elbow. Yeah, it's that thing, but I'm just trying to figure out what they say to do it.
I think it's these ones, Dad.
Oh, is it that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yep.
Good.
You got that one. All right. Then we've got the lateral reverse. That's number 9. That's the one right next to it. The top overhead.
These?
Those guys. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're on Cassie. How about you for the knee lift dip station over there? Let's go over there for the knee lift dip station.
Maybe?
No, it's the toe rings.
Okay.
All right. Do you think this one's a little harder for me to figure out what yeah.
Like
I
that.
think. And
Okay.
maybe you try and pull.
Yep, you just pull your body up like that. Same thing, okay, so you're gonna breathe out. And then as you pull yourself up, okay, so breathe in. And just pull like that. It's gonna work your biceps, your forearms, and your chest.
You could even do it with the shorter one too if you want to get some real deep depth.
So that one's not next.
It's not.
No, this is. You can do something. I don't know. We can like.
No, remember they said that
Should I just like try and flip over it?
what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to on this one stay low. No, remember.
Don't get hurt.
Don't get hurt.
You're supposed to work on crouch,
Oh, nice.
Oh.
stay low. That's what the board says, but you probably can use it for a lot of different reasons.
Oh
see,
yeah,
what I would
that
do
looks
is I
like
would
it
just-
works your hips and
Climb
your
on it.
legs.
There you go.
It's called the gymnast bar.
The
so
gymnast
whatever
bar.
you want to do, gymnast
Nice.
with it. Yeah, that's really great. Okay, so now we have the gymnast rings. Those rings right there.
What are we supposed to do with these?
It says stand between the rings, grasp one ring in each hand using arms. Raise your body until the arms are straight and feet are off the ground with the knees
Yep.
bent.
So I would.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Adam.
Okay, so this exercise is definitely not for a beginner, okay? Because Adam's been working out since he was in the 6th grade and he's now in the 10th grade. Okay, so if you were to try this as a beginner, I would definitely not advise that you do it by yourself. Okay, so Adam, can I show you? Let me show you on this how a person could spot someone else. Okay. So if you're gonna work out on this as a beginner, okay, because again, Adam's been working out for quite a while and I've been working out for a longer time than him. So I would say that we're like advanced and expert, okay? So put your legs up, okay? And if you're gonna try this on your own, you need to have a partner hold your legs. Keep yourself steady, okay? Your partner is gonna be the one helping you do the work and avoid injury, okay?
All right, so the next one is the variable row station over there. So with palms facing one another and your body facing outward, grip the bar at the desired hand location. Place feet on the ground in front, keeping abdominals tight and lower your body in a straight line. Use your arms to pull up your body until it touches the bar. Is the cardio step station. Cassie, is that you? Cassie's gonna do the cardio step station.
At this point in time, we have all varying ages. You know, we got boys and girls. It's awesome.
Yeah, the equipment is meant for 13 and older. I know that we have younger and that's okay, but just be very, very careful because it's really designed for people 13 and older. So I know the next one is something that I'm sure that I could do. Like, right, Ken, like just like this, right? Right? Something like that. Is that what we do with this? That you just do
You're
that?
supposed to move though.
Oh, we're supposed to move. All right. Will someone show me how we're supposed to move on that thing?
Adam's
All right. So then the next one is the balance rope. It's number 18. It's the ropes that are in between.
Cassie.
Cassie, you want to balance on the balance ropes?
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna sneak right here real quick.
Okay, so for this exercise as well, I would recommend someone have a spotter if they're not experienced, you know, because even though the ground here is really soft, it would probably still hurt if you hit your head on it, or maybe if you fell and started to hit your head like on one of those steps, okay? And so the way that a spotter might work is you just stand close to whoever's working out here, okay? And just be ready to, oh, don't fall, right? Okay, and so I would be able to catch her.
All right. So 19 is our last one that we're doing today, and that is the variable press. It's this one with the balls right there.
So you
Grip
come
ball in desired hand location with body straight and feet in front of you, keeping arms close to the body. Bend arms to lower body till chest is slightly above the bar and elbows
So-
are parallel. Yeah, I think that's
Kind of like a push-up.
Yeah, it's. You can see how his arms are going beyond parallel. Okay, so that's something you wouldn't be able to do in a standard push-up. Where with this, he can get his arms way back in here and get the stretch and work higher muscles in his back, like the trapezius.
Well, this is all the activities you can do on this great Thrive. What about after they're done? What should they do? How do they cool down?
So for me, it all depends on how hard I'm gonna work out, okay? And I would use something like the Thrive 900 as part of my total fitness program, okay? So I might come over here and stretch a little bit and then work my upper body, work my lower body, and then go for a run. But what everyone does is a little bit different. But the main things you want to remember is, first of all, when you approach a piece of equipment like this, you need to have a plan, okay? Because if you're going to use this 3 or 4 times in a week, you're going to need to learn to work different parts of your body, okay? So have a plan for what you're going to do when you approach this equipment. Secondly, understand, okay, that just because this is equipment that's been built and it's expensive doesn't mean you can't get hurt on it, okay? So the number one thing you want to do is always have a spotter with you if you're inexperienced. And then in time, don't just think, oh, okay, I'm doing so great now, I can be really confident, I'm gonna get up on top of it. No, okay, because you could fall off, break your head, break your neck, and then not be able to work out again for a long, long time. And then ultimately, I would say the keys to good fitness are your hydration and your nutrition. Okay, so if you want to be somebody, again, like me, that's 45 plus and build a strong body, you need a lot of protein. Okay, you need to pay attention to your hydration, your sleep as well, okay? Because for people like me and Adam, fitness is central to our lives, okay? And so for us, it's a very serious approach, but it doesn't have to be that way for everybody. You know, you can approach it at the level that you want, but just remember, safety, stretching, protein, hydration, okay? And if you have any questions, you could always email me, thill@logoscharter.com. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Cassie, for all your hard work today. Thanks, guys. See you soon.